welcome to Pokémon Pointless! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Pokémon-themed version of the game where the lowest scorers are the highest winners. Shall we meet today's teams? Let's meet today's teams. All right, team number one, please introduce yourselves and tell us how you know each other.
Hello, my name is Carter.
My name is Elliot.
We've known each other since 6th grade. We're from Dallas.
That's all. Just a brief one. We'll get more in depth with you as we play the game. But yeah, that'll be good. Welcome. And team number two.
Hi, I'm Matt.
I'm Megan.
We never met before today, and we're just lucky to be paired when we were.
All right. And team number three.
I'm also Megan. And I'm Katie.
And how do you know each other?
We went to high school together.
All right. And finally, team number four.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Jonathan, and we've known each other since elementary school.
All right. So those are our four teams. You guys can actually pick up the mics and hold them if you want. They don't bite. So that means there's only one person left for me to introduce. He is the apple of my eye, the cream in my coffee, the Jim Perry to my Alexander Armstrong. He's my pointless friend. He's Joshua.
Good to see you, Greggo.
And I will tell everyone that you're actually only one of those three things. You're definitely at this con the Jim Perry to my Alexander Armstrong.
Aww.
So because you'll be
Thank
hosting Sale of the Century. So it's the UK game show conundrum. So there we go.
Yes.
What do you think of our teams? Got some nice, lovely low scores on those tryouts. Huh?
I am excited. I have a feeling we're going to have a lot of pointless answers on this show.
All right, so there we go. For those of you who don't know what a pointless answer is, I'm going to tell you how this game works. We put all of our questions prior to the show to 100 people, and it's up to our contestants to come up with the obscure answers, the ones that our 100 people didn't say. For example, we gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many dual-type Pokemon as they could, with flying as one of the types. So one of our contestants might come up with the answer Pidgey, and if they do, this is what this looks like on the meter. 67 out of 100 people said Pidgey. A better answer would have been Crobat. If they said that, that's what this looks like. 11 out of 100 said Crobat. But what our contestants want to do is try to find a pointless answer, one that none of our people said. For example, we had a couple of kids at a show give us Celesteela, and if our contestants give us something like that, there you go, a pointless answer. And every time that happens, we add 1,000 yen to our jackpot. Now, our winners at Anime BluesCon did not win the jackpot, which means we add another 1,000 yen. Today's jackpot starts at 11,000 yen in prizes. So, if everyone is ready, let's play Pointless. All right, so here we go. Now, for each of our questions in rounds 1 and round 2, there is to be no conferring. I will have an answer from each member, one at a time, going down the line and then back up the line. All right, so let's take a look at our category for the first game, and it concerns evolutions. Evolutions. Please decide among your pairs who's going to go first and who's going to go second. Would the person going first please remain standing? Would the person who is not going first please have a seat? All right, and let's take a look at this question. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many different second stage evolutions in 3-stage chains. Second stage evolutions in 3-stage chains. Remember, you're not allowed to confer. Do you want to go a little more in depth on that, sir?
Sure. What we're looking for are Pokemon, the intermediate evolutions at a 3-stage evolutions of Pokemon. No Mega Evolutions, no, and I believe that's it, yes?
Yeah, no Mega Evolutions.
No Mega
So
Evolutions at all.
it's straight 3-chain as to what we're going for. We want the one in the middle. All right, so we begin with Carter. Welcome to Pointless. All right, pick up the mic if you would, And now you get a chance to tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you want our YouTube audience to know about Carter?
I'm 23. This is my 6th day in Japan. I've been playing Pokemon since Pokemon Yellow, 1998 maybe. Typhlosion's my favorite Pokemon. I hope he gets a Mega Evolution at some point. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
My one hope for Ultra Sun and Moon are more Alolan forms, which they haven't shown off any yet, so I'm really scared there's not going to be any, but fingers crossed.
All right. So, do you have a nice obscure answer that you'd like to try? A nice middle evolution for us?
Yes.
All right.
Give me Fletchinder.
Fletchinder. All right. Fletchinder, you say. Let's hope that that will take you as far down on the meter as possible. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Fletchinder. It's right. It's good. It's really good. It's pretty good. One. Well, now that's a way to start a game of Pointless right there. Good job, Carter. Anything to add about Fletchinder, sir?
Fletchinder evolves from Fletchling at level 17, evolves into Talonflame at level 35.
All right, there you go. Well done. Nice, lovely, low score to begin the game. Matt, that's going to be a tough act to follow, sir.
Okay.
What would you like us to know about Matt?
Let's see. I'm 31. I'm from Houston, and I've been playing Pokemon since Red and Blue. A lot of them are really awesome. I've never really been one to play favorites. I love the Mega Evolution and the Alolan forms. And the Z-moves are awesome.
All right.
And I'm just trying to keep up.
All right. Have you got one was great. Can you follow that up with maybe a pointless answer?
Spupa.
All right. Spoopa, you say? Spoopa. Let's see if Spoopa is right. And let's see how many of our 100 people said Spoopa. That's right. Can we get lower than one? One again! All right, that's a pair of aces right there, right off the bat. Spoopa, Joshua.
Evolves from Scatterbug, evolves into Pavilion. Nice.
All right, nice job, and another 1 pointer. All right, now are you Katie or are you Megan?
I'm Katie.
All right, you're Katie. What do you want us to know about you?
24. I grew up in East Texas, and this is my 4th year coming to San Japan. First time coming to any of your game shows. I like it so far.
All right.
Come back
You
for
like
more.
it? Yeah, you'll like it even more if you can come up with a nice pointless answer. So
Yes.
we've got a pair of ones. Can you go better than that?
Oh, I don't know, but I'll go with Togetic.
Togetic. All right, Togetic, you say. Let's see if Togetic is right, and let's see how many of our 100 people said Togetic. It is right. It is good. It is great. It is 3. Great answer so far. 3 out of 100 said Togetic. So, Togetic, Joshua.
Togetic evolves from Togepi, evolves into Togekiss via special evolution.
There you are. And only 3 out of 100 people could say that. All right, now. You're the last one on this pass. Now, are you Benjamin or Jonathan?
I'm Benjamin.
Benjamin. All right. What do you want us to know about Benjamin?
Well, I'm 22 years old, and don't tell my work I'm here. I'm supposed to have a stomach bug.
So you have your very own Spoopa? Is that what you're trying to say?
Absolutely.
All right. So we still haven't had a pointless. Let's see if you can give us one. Which one are you going to go for?
Magmar.
Magmar. Aha. I see what you did there. Magmar. Let's see if Magmar is right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Magmar. It's right. How low will it go? 9. 9. We're saying awe over 9? I guess it's one of those kinds of rounds. So tell us about Magmar, Joshua.
Magmar was only the final evolution until Generation 4 when the Magmortar was introduced. So, well done.
All right, still 4 sub-10s in 1 round. I don't think we've had that before. So let's take a look at those scores. On 1 lovely point, we have both Carter and Elliot, and Megan and Matt. Then we go up to 3 with Katie and Megan. And unfortunately, right now, with a high score of 9, right now, It's Benjamin and Jonathan. So your partner is going to have to take things and get them even lower. Would our second players please step up to the table? And all right, so now we're going to go back down the line, which means you actually get to go first. So introduce yourself.
I'm Jonathan, and I'm 22, and I've been playing Pokemon since I was 4, and I started with Pokemon Stadium ball games.
All right. What's the matter, trainer? All right. Well, welcome. Well, unfortunately, right now you are the high scorer on 9, and that's not where you want to be at the end of this round because then you'll be gone. So let's see if you can come up with an answer that can keep you in the game. Which one are you going to go for?
I'm going to go with Electabuzz.
Electabuzz. All right. So let's see. You do not get a red line on our little meter because of the fact that you are in worst place right now. But let's see if this can help you out. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Electabuzz. Well, if Magmar was right, Electabuzz was bound to be right. 8. All right. 8 out of 100, which gives you a combined score of 17. For a first round, that's about as low as we've gotten. Might not get you through, but we'll find out. Electabuzz, Joshua.
Electabuzz evolves from Electakid and then into Electivire.
Elekid.
Elekid,
Yeah, that's
excuse
all
me.
right. So bad luck there on being in last place on the first question, but we'll see what happens as we talk to, this time we're talking to Megan number 1. So what do we need to know about Megan number 1?
I am 25, despite how I look. I've been playing Pokemon since Pokemon Yellow. I don't know. I'm like kind of obsessed with Pikachu a little bit.
All right, so let me tell you where you're standing right now. The high scorers in this round are Benjamin and Jonathan at 17. If you can give me a score that scores you 13 or less, you'll automatically be through into the next round. Which one are you going to go for?
Pupitar.
Pupitar. All right, Pupitar. It's hard to see from where you are, but there's a red line over on the monitor. If your score takes you below that red line with Pupitar, you will be through to the next round. Let's see if it's right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Pupitar. It's right. And you're through to the next round. 6. Gives you a combined score of 9. Well done. Pupitar, Joshua.
Pupitar evolves from Larvitar at level 30 and evolves into the mighty Tyranitar.
All right, so well done. You two are through to round number 2. Let's see what our other Megan can do. Welcome to Pointless.
Thank you.
Tell us about yourself. Go ahead and use your mic if you would so we can all hear it.
My name is Megan. I'm 19. This is my 5th San Japan. I've been playing Pokemon since Gold on the Game Boy Color.
All right, welcome. Now, again, our current high scores are still Benjamin and Jonathan on 17. If you give me an answer that scores 15 or less, you will be joining Katie and Megan in round 2. Which one are you going to be going for?
I will take Metapod.
Metapod. All right, Metapod. Again, you see your red line right there. If Metapod takes you below that red line, you are through to the next round. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Metapod. That's right. 31. 31. All right, gives you a combined score of 32 and puts Benjamin and Jonathan into round 2. So not a great one, but what do we need to know about Metapod?
Metapod evolves from Caterpie at level 7 and into Butterfree.
All right, and then you let him go and it makes everyone very sad.
Aww.
All right, so bad luck. So you're going to have to hope that Elliot does not know his middle evolutions to make it through to the next round. Elliot, welcome to Pointless.
Hi.
What would you like us to know about Elliot?
I'm not very interesting, but Feraligator's the best Pokemon. I see you out there, you repping him. That's just a fact.
All right, so Elliot, our new high scorers are now Matt and Megan on 32. Give me an answer that scores 30 or less, and you are through into the next round. Give me a pointless answer, and we'll throw some more money in the jackpot. How are you going to play it?
I'm gonna have to go with Silcoon.
Silcoon. All right. Silcoon, your red line you see there. If your answer of Silcoon takes you below that red line, you are through the next round, and unfortunately, Matt and Megan will not be. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Silcoon. It's right. And you're through. Only 4.
Wow.
For a total combined low score for this round of 5. Silcoon, Joshua?
Silcoon evolves from Whirlpool. It's actually one of 2 evolutions Whirlpool can evolve into. The other one is Cascoon.
All right, and incidentally, Cascoon would have scored you 6, so you gave me the better of the 2 on that. So we did not hear any pointless answers. I think there were several. Some of the things that would have added money to the jackpot include Dusclops.
Dusclops, yes.
That was a Zippo. Gotharita, also pointless. We had Pillow-Swine, would have been a Zippo, and then Skiploom is another one that would have scored you nothing, but I think we had some more, Joshua?
Yes, we did have some more. Zoelius, Whirlipede, we said Skiploon, Palpitoad, Nuzleaf, Pikachu.
Pikachu was one of the worst ones. We'll get to that in a minute.
42.
So all of those pointless.
Yes, all
the
those
worst
pointless.
answers you could have said, as we just put up on the board, Pikachu would have scored you 42. Then we go Ivysaur.
49 points, youch.
Yeah, and then
Wartortle, good old 55 points for
what do
that
you guys
one.
think was number 1?
Charmeleon, of course, Charmeleon. Getting you a whopping 60 points, ouch.
All right, so there we go. Thank you, Joshua. Matt, Megan, unfortunately, you are the high scorers, which means we have to say goodbye to the both of you. But let's give it up for Matt and Megan. They were great contestants. In just a moment, we're going to have our 3 remaining pairs go down to 2 because only 2 can be in the head-to-head. We'll find out who they are right after we find out about this. Stay tuned. All right. Welcome back to Pointless here at San Japan. We are down to 3 pairs. But only 2 of our pairs will be in the head-to-head at the end of this round. So let's take a look at our round 2 category. It is Eeveelutions. Please decide among your teams who's going to go first and who's going to go second. Whoever's going first, please step up. Whoever's not, please sit down. All right, and let's take a look at this question. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many Pokemon that have a Mega Evolution as they could. Mega Evolutions. Joshua, you want to narrow that down a little bit?
Sure. We are looking for Pokemon that have official Mega Evolutions as of the taping of this program. No Primal Pokemon, please. Again, Mega Evolutions currently as of Sun and Moon and at the time of this recording.
Yeah, so to my knowledge, they haven't announced anything new in a while, so there we go. All right, so here we go, beginning this time with Ellie. Welcome back, sir. Well done. Lowest combined scores of the round. So, I've heard plenty of people talking about Mega Evolutions. Was that a thing that you enjoyed? Do you play competitively?
All right, well, no, I don't really play competitively, and Mega Evolutions, they're all right. I mean, I think...
Don't name anything, because you might be giving something
No,
to
I'm
someone
not.
else. There you go.
I'm just saying, like, there's some deserving Pokemon that didn't get them.
Well, maybe eventually.
I hope so.
So, all right, so we want a lovely low score from you. What's a Mega Evolution that you think not a lot of people were able to name on the survey?
I'm gonna go with Mega Beedrill.
Mega Beedrill. All right, Beedrill, you say? Let's see if Beedrill has a Mega Evolution, and let's see how many of our 100 people were able to name Beedrill. It's right. Pretty good. 18. All right, 18 out of 100. Very respectable. All right, so I assume you need something specific to get a Beedrill. What might that thing be called, Joshua?
That would be called a Beedrillite.
Beedrillite. I
Beedrillite.
didn't know that that's what it was called. All right. And Mega Beedrill, same typings, or does he do different things?
Same typings, very high speed and attack though.
All right, there you go. 18's a pretty good start to this round, so well done. All right, Katie, we now talk to you. You guys also had some nice, lovely low scores, so Let's see, can you give me a nice, lovely, low Mega Evolution?
I think I'm gonna go and say Abomasnow.
Abomasnow. All right. Abomasnow. Let's see if that's right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Abomasnow. That's right. So far, 18's our best score. Let's see if this goes lower. It's lower. It's 6. All right. Lovely low score of 6. Mega Abomasnow. Can I assume that it's the Abomasnow-ite?
Yes, you can.
All right. Anything else about him?
Grass Ice type has horrible speed of 30.
All right. Well, there you go. But a lovely low score of 6. So low is good in that case. So there you go. All right. So Benjamin, you're the last person on this pass. Let's see what you can come up with. Can you give me something that goes even lower than 6?
I'm gonna have to say Heracross.
All right, Heracross you want? Let's see if Heracross is right, and let's see how many of our 100 people said Heracross. People are excited on this one. It's right. Is that an 18 and a 6? Where will this end up? It's going, it's down to 11. Very nicely done. All right, so Heracross-ite, right?
Yes, Heracross-ite.
I'm getting a pattern here.
Yes.
Anything about Heracross-ite? Mega Heracross?
Mega Heracross is still a bug fighting type, but its attack goes up to 185 base.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yes, that is.
That is. All right, so there you go. So we're halfway through the round. Let's take a look at those scores. The low scores right now with a lovely low 6. Thanks to Abomasnow, we have Katie and Megan. Then we go up to 11 with Benjamin and Jonathan. And right now, Elliot, you and Carter on 18, and you'll play last on this one, so you get to see what you're up against. May our second players please step up to the table. All right, we go to you, Jonathan. Do you feel, you looked a little worried at the end of that last one with the high score. You feel good that you're in round 2 now?
Yeah, I feel better now.
All right. Well, there you go. Let me tell you what you are looking at. Our high scores are Carter and Elliot, which means if you can give me a score that takes you down to 6 or less, you'll be through to the head-to-head. Which one are you going to go for?
I'm going to say Audino.
Audino. All right, Audino. Let's see if Audino is right, and let's see how many of our 100 people said Audino. It's right. Will it get low enough? To the 40s, the 30s, the 20s, 22. 22. We're able to come up with Audino, brings you up to a total of 33. Mega Audino, Joshua.
Yes, needs the Audinite.
Audinite, I had a feeling.
It gains the fairy typing when it becomes Mega, and its defense and special defense increases fairly much.
All right. Unfortunately, your score increased very much on that, which makes you now the high scores on 33, which is a bit of a relief for you, Megan.
No.
So, no. Is this not a,
Freaking out.
is this not a good category for you?
No, like it is, but well, I have bad luck, so
All right. Well, let me tell you, our high scores are now Benjamin and Jonathan on 33. If you can give me a score that goes 26 or less, you'll be through to the head-to-head. Which one are you going to go for?
Absol.
Absol. All right. Absol, you say. Let's see if Absol is right. Let's see if it goes below the red line. How many of our 100 people said Absol? It's right. And you're through 23. 23. Mega Absol, Joshua.
Absolite to be able to Mega Evolve. Still a dark type, but its special attack and speed increases.
All right, there you are. So congratulations, you guys are through to the head-to-head. So we come down to Carter. Carter, how are you feeling, sir?
This is exactly what I didn't want, but here I am.
Well, here's your situation. Our high scores are still Benjamin and Jonathan on 33. If you can give me an answer that scores 14 or less, you'll be through to the head-to-head. Which one are you going to go for?
I'm going to go with Manectric.
Manectric, you said. Manectric, you say. If Manectric takes you below that red line, you're through to the head-to-head. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Manectric. It's right. And you're through. 10 points for Mega Manectric. Joshua?
Manectite is what the item you need. It changes its ability to intimidate and increases its special attack and speed.
All right, that was so close, guys. Well played, everyone. Let's take a look at, now, I don't think we had any pointless answers on this one, but let's take a look and see what the best answers you could have said were. Let's put them up on the board. Best answers starting with Houndoom.
Houndoom would have gotten you a low score of 7.
7. Oh, which means that someone got lower than that. There's Deancy.
Deancy would have gotten you a score of 6.
And then we go to that Obama Snow.
Another 6-pointer.
And then there was one that was a little bit better, and that was Slowbro.
Slowbro with that lovely low 5.
5 points. So there you go. Let's take a look at the worst answers that we could have had. We didn't hear any of them, which is good, but they'll be very familiar looking. We start off with Glaceon.
57 points.
Then the usual suspects. We go to Venusaur.
Venusaur had 61.
Then we go to Blastoise.
68.
How high do you think it was? First of all, what was it, guys? How high do you think it was? 81. 81 out of 100 for Charizard. So there we are. So unfortunately, 33 is a tremendous round 2 score, but unfortunately it wasn't good enough to get you through to the head-to-head. We have to say goodbye to Benjamin and Jonathan, but let's give it up for them. They were great. But for our remaining 2 teams, it's time for the head-to-head, which we'll head into after this, so stay tuned. Pointless, it is time for the head-to-head. All right, so based on your performances in round 1 and round 2, you, Carter, and Elliot scored slightly, and I do mean slightly lower, than Katie and Megan. So you guys get the privilege of going first on our question. Now, in this round, you are now allowed to confer with each other. For the rest of the game, you're allowed to confer before you give me an answer, all right? We'll play up to 3 questions unless no one has gotten 2. The first team to 2 questions in this one will win and go on to the final, all right? We didn't have any pointless answers, so we're still at 11,000 yen. So if everyone's ready, let's play the head-to-head. All right, so our first question concerns J words. J words. Go ahead.
We're going to show you 5 different facts that all the answers begin with the letter J. Tell us a fact and then give us the correct answer. Incorrect answers will, of course, score you 100.
Yeah. So try to, which of the 5 you're going to see, go for the one that you think is the most obscure that you know the correct answer to. All right. So let's take a look at those 5 J words, and here they are. We are looking for the first Pokemon trading card game expansion, the region first discovered in Pokemon Gold and Silver, the bug electric Pokemon introduced in Gen 5, Arceus' signature move, Team Galactic Commander. Remember, they all begin with a J. No help from the audience, please. And we start with Carter and Elliot on this one. Okay, let us know into the microphone. Which one are you going to go for?
We're going for the bug electric Pokemon introduced in Gen 5.
All right, and what's your guess for that?
Joltik.
All right, so Joltik. Let's see if that is right. So you're going for that, okay. Katie and Megan, now you get to choose one of the remaining ones. Which one are you guys going to go for?
We will go with Arceus' signature move.
All right, and that is?
Judgment.
Okay, so we have Joltik versus Judgment. So first, let's take a look at Joltik. Let's see if that's right, and let's see how many of our 100 people said Joltik. It's right. 49. 49 out of 100 were able to say that that was Joltik. So there we go. Now we look at judgment. Let's see if judgment is right, and let's see how many of our 100 people said judgment. That's right. And it wins you the question, 36. 36. All right, so after one question, Katie and Megan are up 1-0. So well done. Let's quickly go through the rest of the board. Audience, the first Pokemon trading card game expansion? Jungle. Let's see what that would have scored. 26. Oh, better than what you gave with. Team Galactic Commander. Jupiter would have scored you 23. Worst answer on the board. Yeah, Johto, of course, would have scored you 86 points out of 100. All right. So, that means Carter and Elliot, you must get the next question in order to stay in the game. However, Katie and Megan get to go first on this one. Let's take a look and see what your second head-to-head question concerns. It is facts about Eeveelutions. Facts about Eeveelutions. Joshua.
Again, we're going to show you 5 facts about Eeveelutions. Pick one of them and pick the one that you think you know the answer that's going to score you the lowest. Again, best of luck.
All right, and again, Katie and Megan go first on this one. Let's take a look at those Eeveelution facts. We have got the only one that is weak to Ice-type moves. Learns Power Swap at level 45. Evolution with the lowest national Pokedex number. The one that can only be acquired in Shoal Cave in Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Evolution with the highest potential base attack stat. Katie and Megan talk it over, and you guys go first on this question.
The Shoal Cave question?
The Shoal Cave, all right. And which one are you going to go for that?
Glaceon?
All right, Glaceon for that one. Gentlemen?
We're going to go evolution with the highest potential attack stat.
All right, and which one are you going for that?
Flareon.
Flareon. Okay, so we have Glaceon versus Flareon. First, let's take a look at Glaceon. Is it right? And let's see how many of our 100 people said Glaceon. It's right. 62. 62 out of 100 for Glaceon. Now, let's take a look at Flareon. How many of our 100 people said Flareon? Is it right? It's right. And it's better, you won the question. Good job, 37. So after our second question, we are tied 1-1. Let's very quickly go through the rest of the board. Weak Ice-type moves? Leafeon, good job. Would have scored you 63, though. Learns Power Swap at level 45. That's a Psychic move. It's Espeon for 45. The best answer on the board, not the best answer, actually that was Flareon on the board, the best answer on the board. Lowest national dex number was Vaporeon, would have scored you only 41. So there you go. All right, so it's all tied up, so it's going to come down to this final question, and it concerns... We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many human Team Rocket members from the anime as they could. Human Team Rocket members from the anime, you have a paragraph.
We'd like you to list as, we're looking for members from Team Rocket from the original anime, series, TV, or movies as you can. We're looking for human characters that have official English names who have been depicted as full Team Rocket members. Nothing specific to Pokemon Origins or the games or the manga, please.
They needed to appear in the anime and need to have an official human name. All right, so on this one, Carter and Elliot get to go first. Now there's one additional caveat on this question. If Carter and Elliot give me the member of a pair, you cannot give me the other member of the pair because otherwise it'd be the same pretty much. So you have to go elsewhere. Carter and Elliot, you give me the first one.
I seem to remember there was one named Domino in a movie about Mewtwo.
All right, so Domino is your answer. All right, Katie and Megan, which one are you going to go for?
Unfortunately, they took our answer, so we'll just go with Cassidy.
All right, so we have Domino versus Cassidy. First, we'll take a look at Domino. Let's see if that's right. And And let's see how many of our 100 people said domino. That's right. Well done, well played, well answered. 14. Only 14 out of 100 for domino. All right, so let's see how Cassidy fares. It needs to go below that. Let's see if it's right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Cassidy. That's right. Oh no, 58 out of 100, which means at the end of 3 questions, Carter and Elliot have won this game of Pointless 2-1. All right, now, Katie and Megan, here's the situation. Since you made it to the head-to-head, the next time that I appear at a convention where you are, next one for me where I'm doing Pointless is probably going to be next year's Anime Fest. You get automatic placement on the show. You do not have to try out again. You get one more chance to get to the Pointless final. Give it up to Katie. Give it up for Katie and Megan. But now for Carter and Elliot. You have won this game of Pointless, which means you are each going to receive a Team Skull Pikachu from the Poké Center as your Pointless trophies. Those are yours. Now, it's not over yet, though, because now we're going to play for that jackpot, and we've got to do this as quickly as possible, guys, because we're already running a bit over. All right. If you got it, we didn't come up with any pointless answers. We're still playing for that jackpot, which stands at 11,000 yen. All right? Here's how it works. I'm going to give you 3 categories. You must give me a pointless answer from your choice of the 3 categories. All right? Here are the 3 categories. We have got moves, spelling, or Technical Machine 94 Surf. Moves, spelling, or Technical Machine 94 Surf. Which one of those 3 categories do you think will give you your best shot at a pointless answer?
Let's do moves.
All right, you're going to go for moves. Okay, let's see what that question concerns. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many names of moves that contain exactly 2 words. Names of moves that contain exactly 2 words. Joshua?
Yes, we're looking for names of moves that contain exactly 2 words. There will be no hyphenated words on this list. Best of luck, gentlemen.
Yeah, so nothing that's hyphenated. Now here's how it works. I'm going to give you 60 seconds to come up with 3. And your hope is that one of those 3 will go all the way down the meter. If it does, you win the jackpot of 11,000 yen. All right? You have 60 seconds to discuss. Your time starts now. About 6 seconds left to get your list together. All right, your time is up. So I need 3 moves from you, gentlemen.
All right, the first move we're going to do is Gunk Shot.
Gunk Shot, all right, and then?
The next one's Precipice Blades.
Precipice Blades, and then finally?
Land's Wrath.
Land's Wrath. Okay. Now, of those 3, which one do you think is going to be your best chance at a pointless answer?
Yeah, we would go with Precipice Blades.
Precipice Blades, so we'll put that last. Which one is which one of those do you think is your least likely one to be pointless?
Gunk Shot.
Gunk Shot. All right. So we'll put those in that order. So we have Gunk Shot, then we have Land's Wrath, and finally, Precipice Blades. If one of those is pointless, you'll win the jackpot of 11,000 yen. All right, so the first one you gave was Gunk Shot. Let's see if that's right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Gunk Shot. It's right. It's got to go all the way down to the bottom. It's in the 20s, in the teens, in the single digits. It's pointless! And that means you have won our jackpot of 11,000 yen to share in the goodies that they have available for you, in addition to the plushies. So well done. And I believe that Joshua has a little bit more news about your other answers.
Yes, I do. Gunk Shot, well done again, gentlemen. Pointless answer. Precipice Blade, pointless answer. Land Wrath, pointless answer! Congratulations again, gentlemen. Well played.
Yes, here's some more pointless answers. Not that you needed any more, but you also could have had Aqua Ring, Destiny Bond, Ice Ball, Milk Drink, Payday, Zap Cannon. You know, if 3 weren't enough, there's another 6 for us. So congratulations. Our winners today are Carter and Elliot. Give it up for them. And I know we've run over, so we're going to get the heck out of Dodge, which means there's only one more thing left for me to do, and for Joshua is for Joshua to say goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.
And again for me to say goodbye. Goodbye.